going on? The power is currently off. There's an outage in my area, and just trying to figure out what to do with myself. We can't do any work. So I can record a video real quick. All right, so every week, probably every day, I meet a new client that comes to me and says, hey, we want to run Facebook ads or we want to run Google ads. And my process for that is, of course, we can do that for you. And I'll ask for their website and we'll review what they have in place. And more often than not, I will actually decline the work because they don't have the infrastructure of their marketing strategy, I guess, in place. And that sounds counterintuitive for being to turn down money, but the reality is I try to make sure that whatever I give to the clients, they're happy with, and then they refer me to other people and so forth. If I just took money from everybody who wanted to spend money on Facebook ads and they had a shitty website to back it up that wouldn't convert well, they're just pissing their money away. And of course, it's going to be my fault. There's no excuse that I can give them, a logical whatever. It's in their head, it's going to be bullshit. I didn't do my job well. So I actually decline on that work. The thing to keep in mind with paid advertisements is they're a massively useful tool. And it's actually kind of hard to grow without utilizing them. The downside is they're not a cure-all. They're not a one thing and just magically fixes everything. Your website has to be on point. Your social media campaign in most cases has to be pretty on point. Your Google My Business page, if you're a real business, like not a internet business, you're an actual physical business, has to be on point. It's everything has to work, and then the ads will work well. If you're sitting back and you see my posts and so forth, and you go, hey, we need to run Google ads or we need to run Facebook ads, if you don't have all your ducks in a row and you don't have a solid website, now every business is different. Some businesses are going to rely a lot on the social media aspect, and some can get by without any social media at all. And what I would suggest is, if you are going to promote social media, if you're going to have a page and you're going to go that route, then do it. Don't have a page, Joe Fuckmeyer's lawn service, and you have a page with 12 likes on it and you've not posted since January. That looks bad. That looks worse than not having a page at all. So if you are going to have a social media page or an Instagram account, if you're going to do those things, then do them. And I mean, 2 posts, 3, 4 posts a week type thing. And you don't have to be, they don't have to be, graphical design, graphically designed works of art. Just a picture of what you're doing today, what good thing, bad thing has came across your plate today, and share it. That's what it entails. And you want engagement. So social media is a huge tool if it's used. And then your website. Today, websites are, actually I'm going to save that for a different video, because I can go into websites, the problems with websites today. And I'll actually probably do that after this one, because my power apparently isn't coming back on until 3, so I have time to do some videos today. But anyways, if you're considering doing Facebook or Google ads, before you spend a dime, literally before you spend any money, look at the infrastructure behind it. Where are you linking people to? And where you link them to, is that something that is going to convert them into a customer of yours? And if not, how do you fix that? I mean, whether you hire my company or you try to tackle it yourself. Why are you whining? So if you're going to do Google ads, Facebook ads, any paid kind of advertising, make sure where the person's going, make sure that it's a good landing page, make sure it's how you want to be represented as a company. Again, if you want us to help you with that, we can. We do everything. We do the website part. We can do e-commerce. We handle your Facebook, Google ads. We're not the cheapest in the game, but we do have very, very positive results. So we've got a ton of people out there that'll, my clients are awesome. Most of the business we get comes from previous clients. Somebody will post something on Facebook, who's a good web designer, and, Donnie Streetcar or Dusty Hogate, one of those guys, or there's a bunch of them, but they'll comment, CMAC, they're all a tremendous help. They'll tag me, Trevor, Seven Finger Marketing, and I'll comment, PM sent, thanks for the referral, and I'll go back and message whoever it is. And, typically when the funny thing is when I go to one of those, and you've all seen those, you'll see there's 42 comments or whatever, and I'll go scroll through them. And my circle is all car guys, which if you're watching this, you're probably a car guy as well. So, you'll see somebody will say, who's a good website designer? And then Brett Linville will tag me, and then C-Mac will tag me, and Dusty Hogan will tag me, and Eric Serbian will tag me, and, Stephen Cannon. I mean, I'll be tagged 4 or 5 times, and that looks awesome for me. But those guys, the clients that we have, I wouldn't be in the position I am right now without them. So huge shout out to them. They beat the hell out of the money I spend on marketing on Facebook ads, because referrals are just king. And if your business, can utilize referrals in some way, leverage the shit out of that. Ask your customers. And typically, if you do a good job for people, they're going to do it anyways. I don't think I've ever once asked a client to refer me to somebody else. No, I can't actually recall that ever. But if you do a good job and they're happy with you, they keep referring you. And that's how most of, literally probably 90% of the business comes through the doors, is from people referring it. So anyways, I'm on a tangent. I hope that it helps. We can help you, but we don't have to help you. If you don't have the money to pay a company to do it, don't be discouraged. There are resources out there. I've got a ton of videos on how to do stuff, how to build Facebook ads and so forth. I'm about to shoot a video on what to make sure your website does. And we'll go from there. You guys have a good one.